On this week's edition of Pyle and Company.
The doctor said you're almost dead. Don't eat green bananas no more. The sick little monkey groaned and said, but that's what I 1, 2, the 3, 4.
Join both Robert Nash and Jacob Pyle for another exciting half hour of Pyle and Company, which starts right now. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from our studios in Tipton, Indiana, almost live, it's Pyle and Company. With your host, Jacob Pyle. And our man in Indianapolis, Robert Nash. Along with Mr. No Name as himself. And now, here's the one man that all the ladies adore, the star of Pyle and Company, Jacob Pyle!
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon, I could go to space with the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Yeah. Give me all you got, don't hold it back. Yeah. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. Yeah. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Bring me down, can nothing bring me down. Love is too happy, bring me down. Can nothing bring me down. I said bring me down. Can nothing bring me down. Love is too happy to bring me down. Can nothing bring me down. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Bring me down, can nothing bring me down. Love is too happy to bring me down. Can nothing bring me down, no. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what that's what you wanna do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness Yes, yes. Oh, my goodness. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pyle and Company. My name is Jacob Pyle. Glad you guys could join us this week. And now let's say hello to our announcer on Pyle and Company, Butch McCain. Hey, Butch.
Hey, Jacob. Oh, I feel happy. In fact, I was feeling so happy when you were singing that song, I couldn't help but clap along.
Yeah, happiness is the truth, isn't it?
Well, it sure is, Jacob. Say, aren't you happy about all the excitement that's going to be happening on the show this week?
Yeah, we got with us our usual cast of regulars, our man in Indianapolis, Robert Nash, the talented voice of Butch McCain, and the one and only Mr. No Name. Butch, are you ready to get the show on the road?
I sure am, Jacob.
Well then, Butch, can you play me some more of the happy music for me?
Sure thing, buddy.
And we'll be back with some more fun stuff after this. Welcome back to Pyle and Company. It's time for this week's Poetry in Motion segment, and this week, in order to celebrate Daylight Savings Time, which begins tomorrow, we have 2 poems for you about Daylight Savings Time. So without further ado, live from Indianapolis with this week's poem, give it up for my co-host on Pyle and Company, Robert Nash.
Thanks, Jacob. Here's our first poem by Shel Silverstein, known as The Monkey. One little monkey was going to the store when he saw a banana. 3 he'd never climbed before. By 5 o'clock that evening, he was 6 with a stomach ache 'cause 7 green bananas was what the monkey ate. By 9 o'clock that evening, that monkey was quite ill. So 10 we called the doctor, who was 11 on the hill. The doctor said, "You're almost dead. Don't eat green bananas no more." The sick little monkey groaned and said, "But that's what I 1, 2, 3 for." And now here's our second poem, coincidentally titled Daylight Savings Time. In spring, when maple buds are red, we turn the clock an hour ahead, which means each April that arrives, we lose an hour out of our lives. Who cares? When autumn birds and flocks fly southward, back we turn the clocks, and so regain a lovely thing, that missing hour we lost last spring. So don't forget, my friends, before you go to bed tonight, make sure you remember to set your clock forward 1 hour. We may lose an hour of sleep, but just think, the days will be getting longer and the nights will be getting shorter. We'll be back with more of Pyle and Company after this. Welcome back to Pyle and Company. It's time once again for this week's Throwback Saturday segment, and in this week's segment, Chris Henry takes us down the faithless zone. That's right. In this skit, we get to another dimension where faith isn't a part of our daily lives, and it shows a good example of why we should have faith in everything we do. So without further ado, here's Chris Henry with this week's skit, The Faithless Zone.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, picture, if you will, 5 ordinary high school students living in one ordinary town, making ordinary choices, feeling they have ordinary integrity. Each has friends, each has family, each has expectations that life will be fair and that the people in their lives will be faithful, that the decisions, their lives will be made faithfully. But consider what might happen if the idea of being faithful was taken out of their ordinary world. Just for a moment.
And the conclusion of the poem helps the reader to understand that faithfulness is most significant theme at work in poet's experience. Done. An entire English paper totally completed by Not Bad. Hello?
Trenton? Oh, hey, it's Levi.
Oh! Hey, Levi! Hey, hi.
Listen, I'm sorting that term paper for advanced English. 10 pages in one poem. Can you believe that? There's no way.
Oh, actually, I was just finishing up.
Yeah, that's what I want. I was hoping for it. I was hoping to hear. I can't even get this thing started, man. Are you kidding me? What can you give me?
Well, I guess I could email my outline or maybe my introduction or something. Would that help?
No?
Oh, you want the whole thing? Levi, I put a lot of thought into this. I mean, not that you wouldn't add your own thoughts or anything, but I was feeling pretty good about my work on this paper. I mean...
Don't even think of going holier than that like that on me. Trenton, I've got one word. Mason.
Yeah, I know. And I owe you for that.
I mean, I guess. That was no big deal, right? Nothing that saved your life and kept your mom and dad off your case? Jeez, Trenton, it's not like you love English class. What's your problem?
No, you're right. Tell you what, let's meet at the coffee house. I can explain my notes in person. 10 minutes, okay?
Last week, this ordinary teenager had a rough time at it at home. While Mom and Dad had their weekly fight, he took care of his sister and his brother. He didn't find the time to study for calculus. Levi helped him cheat on the midterm. Or rather, Levi helped him maintain his grade on the midterm. In this faithless world, Trenton owes his friend. If you want to keep the world fair, you have to pay up.
This is stupid. How much longer does my sister expect me to just sit here? I promise I'll pick you up on time tonight. You don't have to wait. Yeah, right. Answer, come on.
Yeah, well, you completely didn't hear this from me, but Brian's parents are probably getting divorced, and his sister's hanging around this crowd of total druggies. I can't believe it. It's completely embarrassing. We have nothing in common.
What? Taylor?
Well, I know we're best friends. I would never let Brian down for anything. I can't help if he's a total loser sometimes. What do you expect? That I don't have an opinion about him or anything? I mean, I can be his friend as long as he doesn't start acting like his sister.
Okay, sister, please say you didn't forget me tonight.
An ordinary girl, waiting to be picked up from her sports practice, and her best friend since the 3rd grade, forgets that she should watch where she gossips. But Brian can't really be angry. After all, her sister does have problems. It makes sense that Taylor is embarrassed. In a world without faithfulness, we can't expect anything to be fair.
I'll be there in a second, alright? I just forgot my brace. Well, here we go. Record to break tonight. Team's counting on me. The whole family is here.
Jacob is our all-star leader at school. He's our leader at church, dates the right girl, has the right friends. In the ordinary scene, Jacob is loved by all his teachers, his family, his teammates, and he can't let them down. Good thing faithfulness is out of the equation. No rules, no values, no beliefs to hold him back. He can make his decision without integrity getting in the way.
You know what? Okay. I could do this. It makes all the difference. Okay, I can do this.
Picture, if you will, 5 ordinary high school students living in one ordinary town, making ordinary choices, feeling they have ordinary integrity. Each has friends. Each has family. Each has expectations that life will be fair, that the people in their lives will be faithful, that the decisions in their lives will be made faithfully. Consider what might happen if the idea of being faithful was taken out of their ordinary world. Just for a moment, This is what it means to live a life without God. Aren't you glad we are faithful for God? And they all lived happily ever after.
The end.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you, everybody who has participated in the skit. Faith is a meaningful word, and when we use it in everyday life, it makes the world a much better place to live in. We'll be back with more of Pyle and Company after this.
When Siri doesn't know something, she asks him. Cowbells say they need more him. Google Maps asks him for directions. His birthday is considered a national holiday. He taught Chuck Norris martial arts. His business card simply says, "We will call you." He taught German Shepherds to bark in Spanish. He is Jacob Pyle, the most interesting man in the world.
Welcome back to Pyle and Company, and now it's time once again for Mr. No Name and the voice inside his head. So without further ado, let's hear it for everybody's favorite jokester himself, Mr. No Name.
Thank you, Robert. Are you ready for another exciting joke? I am.
Hello, Mr. No Name.
Oh no, it's you again.
That's right, it's me again. The voice inside your head. Shouldn't come as any surprise. Robert Nash did mention me in his introduction, so here I am.
Oh no, don't tell me that you got a joke for me.
Nope, I don't have a joke for you.
Oh, well, that's good.
Well, actually, I have 3 jokes for you. Ha ha ha!
Oh no, 3?
You ready for the first one?
I guess so.
Okay. Just before the final exam in my college finance class, a less than stellar student approached me. "Can you tell me what my grade would need to be on the exam to pass the course?" he asked. I gave him the bad news. "The exam is worth 100 points. You would need 113 points to earn a D." "Okay," he said. "And how many points do I need to get a C?" "Ha ha ha, none." Ready for another one?
I don't know if I can take it.
Well, I'm going to give it to you anyway. What do you get if you cross a cat with a dark horse?
I don't know. What do you get if you cross a cat with a dark horse?
You get Kitty Perry.
I'm out of here.
Hey, you didn't even let me tell you my third joke yet.
All right, go ahead and give it to me.
What is the best day to go to the beach?
I don't know. What is the best day to go to the beach?
Sunday, of course.
Now I'm really out of here.
Come back, come back. We'll be back with more of Pyle and Company after this.
We're always looking for special guests to appear on upcoming episodes of Pyle and Company. If you would like to be a special guest on our program, leave us a note on our Contact Us section of our Pyle and Company website at www.pyleandcompany.weebly.com. Or you can leave us a message on our Pyle and Company Facebook page. Or you can send us an email to jacobpyle@jtpyle1@aol.com. Please include your name along with your email address and or telephone number.
Welcome back to Pyle and Company. We are going to do a song for you right now, but for 1 week only, I want to introduce you to a group. I started a group recently called Me, Myself, and I, because there's 3 members of the group: me, myself, and I. So I'm Jacob Pyle. I'm the lead singer, so you may as well call me myself. But now let me introduce you to the other 2 members, me and I. Come on in here, you guys. We're going to do a cover version of a Roger Miller tune. I hope you like it. It's called King of the Road. You ready?
Ready.
Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Trailers for sailor rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I'm 2 hours of pushing through by 8 to 12 4-bedroom mama. Man of means by no means king of the road. 3rd boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Oh, worn out suit and shoes. I don't get no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found. Short, but not too big around. I'm man of means by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all of their children and all of their names, and every hangout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked. No one's around singing trailers for sailor rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I'm 2 hours of pushing through by 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means king of the road. Ladies and gentlemen, me. I know every engineer on every train, all their children and all of their names, and every hangout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sailor rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I'm 2 hours of pushing through by 8 by 12 4-bedroom. Man of me by no means king of the road. Trailers for sailor rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool. I ain't got no cigarettes. I'm 2 hours of pushing through by 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means king of the road. King of the road. King of the road. Yeah.
Pyle and Company will return after these messages. If you want to watch more episodes of this show, go to www.pyleandcompany.weebly.com. And please don't forget to like us on our Facebook page as well. Back to you guys.
Well, thank you, Butch. Well, it's about that time, my friends. Time to shut stuff down and wrap things up for the week. But as always, before we go, we would like to thank our usual cast of regulars. The talented voice of Butch McCain, yours truly, Robert Nash, and the one and only Mr. No Name. Join us again next week when we will be featuring some more songs, skits, hopefully some more special guests, and a whole lot more. We hope you guys can join us then. Take it away.
What a difference you made in my life. What a difference you made in my life. You're my sunshine day and night. Oh, what a difference you made in my life.
Live from Indianapolis, I'm Robert Nash. Thanks as always for joining us. Have a terrific rest of your week. Good night, Jacob.
Good night, Robert. And live from our studios here in Tipton, I'm Jacob Pyle. Until next week, good night, and God bless my friends.
The voice inside Mr. No Name's head was portrayed by Jeffrey Pyle. Also appearing on this week's show, Levi Bennington, Brian Bookout, Trenton Byers, Chris Henry, and Taylor Long. The preceding program has been pre-recorded before a live audience. For Pyle and Company, I'm Butch McCain.